Well, look at there. We actually have some positive news, at least from my perspective. Sam Raimi in talks to direct Doctor Strange 2. This is from Variety. Their sources are better than your sources, but now you should know who Sam Raimi is if you're watching this video, if you're watching this channel. Now, me personally, I did not love Doctor Strange. I didn't like it even. I was very much the minority on that movie. I didn't like it at all, and a lot of people did. I do love Benedict Cumberbatch in the role, but I just did not like that movie. It did not work for me. But Sam Raimi coming on actually is a big positive in my opinion. So Sam Raimi, who helped launch the modern superhero movie with 2002's Spider-Man, is in talks to direct Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness for Marvel Studios, Variety has learned. Raimi replaces the original director, Scott Derrickson, who Variety reported on January 9th had officially departed the project due to creative differences. Derrickson will remain as an executive producer. Raimi, meanwhile, will need to get up to speed before the film's scheduled production starts in May. Marvel had no comment. And of course, Sam Raimi is the director of what is still considered one of the greatest comic book movies ever. In my opinion, it is definitely one of the greatest comic book movies ever, and that is Spider-Man 2. I enjoyed Spider-Man 1 as well. Spider-Man 3, I don't blame him for Spider-Man 3, but Spider-Man 2 is the pinnacle of superhero movies along with The Dark Knight, and a few others. I just love it so much. After finishing his Spider-Man 3 trilogy for Sony Pictures with 2007 Spider-Man 3, Raimi's output as a director slowed considerably, with just a horror pick, Drag Me to Hell in 2009, and Disney's Wizard of Oz prequel, Oz the Great and Powerful, in 2013. Instead, he's been busy as a producer helping relaunch various horror franchises like Poltergeist and his own classic Evil Dead, also director of the Evil Dead trilogy. Oz the Great and Powerful was decent. I don't remember loving that movie, but I remember liking that movie. And, you know, obviously in here it talks about Spider-Man 2. It talks about the Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. Sam Raimi, I like this. I like this a lot. Now, will it happen? We will see, but it's out there for a reason. And I think this is a very positive step for Marvel Studios. You know, it's nice to hear news of a director that actually has a resume and doesn't have a history with identity politics and all that nonsense. So it's Marvel. They definitely have their cookie cutter, you know, way of doing things. But Doctor Strange was definitely a step outside of the box from the Marvel formula a little bit. Even though I didn't like it, I appreciated that from it. But Sam Raimi coming on to direct Doctor Strange 2, if this in fact happens, it's a huge positive for me. We will continue to see how this develops. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, Raylos are weird, and we will talk to you later.